Nostalgia is a burden.
In my short 20 years of life, I've come to discover that the concept of nostalgia plays a very big role in it. For the longest time, I've always felt like there was, in the best way I can put it, a hidden burden in my mind, though I could never pinpoint what it quite was. As time went on, though, I noticed that this feeling of burden impacted me more and more when I spent time thinking about my past memories. It felt almost as if thinking back to happy memories I had spent with friends, family, and even alone had somehow negatively impacted my life in the present. As if the simple thought of reflecting on my past put down my present. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with my current life. In fact, I'm very happy with where I am in my current state. Yet this lingering feeling remains all the same. I came to realize in time what this mysterious burden actually was. Nostalgia. A sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. That is the definition provided by Oxford Languages. Though looking at other interpretations, nostalgia is often associated with feelings of both pleasure and sadness. But why is sadness present with reflections upon pleasant and happy memories? Why is seemingly what are feelings of pain mixed with reminders of good life experiences? Many would probably chalk it up to the fact that good memories relate to your past, or just that, the past. And the present, while not necessarily bad by comparison, is just not the same. It's the idea of change. The change from past to present. The passage of time. The act of getting older. Human beings often have a difficult time with change, often encompassing change with a negative connotation, preferring to remain in what is already comfortable. It's concepts like this that help me begin to understand why nostalgia is often paired with feelings of sadness. But I don't think that this is all there is to the story. For many people who experience nostalgia, they experience it in a way that hits hard and heavy. A large amount of discussion online about the experience itself expresses it in terms of strength and sorrow, emphasizing both the overwhelming emotional distress it can cause, as well as the impact it leaves after initial emotions pass. But is it really the nostalgia itself that causes this emotional response, or the present conditions of one's life in comparison to their past? I've personally struggled with the concept a lot, whether or not nostalgia itself is the problem. But in more recent times, I've come to realize that the sadness and pain itself comes from the lingering feeling that life was better back then. That the memories made in the past are somehow better than the ones made in the present. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't think it is. In actuality, I think the good memories feel better and better over time, and that's why nostalgic ones feel the best. Like somehow life back then was infinitely better than it is today. But I think it's more that you can push aside the issues plaguing you during that period of your life. You can push aside some of the bad experiences, some of the tough experiences, and come out only recalling the good moments. And it's not that you forget all of it. I don't think many people forget hard parts of their life. But you can tend to disassociate that part of your life from the other experiences, the nostalgic ones. You come out with two different avenues, and one ends up feeling perfect, when in actuality, life never achieves that for anyone. It's why I now believe that life is best experienced in the moment, taken day by day. And even though that's not easy all the time, it's better than being stuck reliving the past. But countering that, I don't actually believe nostalgia is a bad thing. It's only now that I realize my misconception with my own emotional observation. Nostalgia isn't a negative experience. Nostalgia for me is a sense of peace. Although there can be discomfort in the idea of reality never living up to memory, nostalgia also offers a comfort in knowing that those memories made were worth remembering. For the longest time, it's always bothered me knowing that the good memories I was experiencing would eventually come to an end. I myself was never one for change. I, like many others, preferred to remain in the comfort of lived experiences. I feared change in a way, but I've come to realize that the only thing that makes those memories so great was the fact that they were finite. Value comes from rarity. That to me is why nostalgia can hit the hardest. There's nothing more valuable in my eyes than the special moments I've spent in my time enjoying life. That's why nostalgia is not a burden, rather a gift. Thank you for spending your time watching this video. It is in no way a fact-based video, rather opinions I hold as I've lived and learned. I don't consider myself wise in any way, but I enjoy sharing my thoughts I have in the form of videos. So thank you so much, and
thank you for watching.